Hey friends, you guys appreciated the Monopole video. So I'm going to just go a little bit deeper into it so that you can drop deeper into the information. So the images that you're going to see today are from the Human Design book, The Science of Differentiation. This is Ra's original material. And as you know, because you've been on my channel for a while, I only use Ra's original material. Yes, I will dabble in the gene keys a little bit, but I don't change the line values to the gene keys. I will use the shadow, the gift, and the city and blend that in. However, I stick with Ra's original material, and here's why. Is there's a transmission and a translation. Some of the words can get hard for us to wrap our heads around when we're trying to figure a design out through our minds. But as time goes by, as that 3.5 year and 7 year cycle, and then continued 7 year cycles begin to happen after your first initial reading and entrance into human design, the original terminology brings this capacity for your cells to let go of the conditioning in an easier, more apt way. So that's why I stick with it. I know that words have frequency, and the translation of this terminology can't. It's designed the way it's designed to open up your cells. Okay, so that's all I'm going to say about that. Okay, so the images that you see are going to come from Ra's original material so that we can dive deeper into this. So I've not done like what is the monopole? Well, let's take a look at this. Ra talked about the monopole and in his original experience with the voice, but actual science didn't actually see the monopole until 2009. So very interesting to watch how Ra's channel of structure, that 4323, had the capacity to translate and bring down the structure of human design and see some key points in design like the neutrino field and the monopole that he brought to humanity. And then once it was downloaded through him, then the fabric of the consciousness field, as he articulated and voiced this is, how we all do this, as he articulated and voiced what he needed to voice and be the clarion for this system, then the reverberation of this frequency and these words and this languaging and this terminology, it's now in the fabric. So now it can be heard and seen by more people. So let's just take a look at what Ra shares around the crystals of consciousness and the monopole. So the monopole itself resides, just like I said in my last video, right behind the sternum. And that monopole is actually the driver that we use for our direction in space and our attraction of love and the geometry that we are moving on, okay? We also have the design crystal that resides right inside of the Ajna center, because the design, actually, your material being is being conceptualized. Okay, it's being conceptualized. And the crystal personality crystal, it actually just hovers right over top of the scalp. It doesn't ever enter the physical body. So that's why it's called passenger consciousness, because it's not residing inside. It's actually riding on the outside of the vehicle, being the passenger and witnessing what's going on. And it witnesses the body and it witnesses the life experience, because that is what the monopole is doing for us. It is holding together the design, the physical body, the material, the vessel, the vehicle, the body brain system, and it's holding it together with this personality, with this animation feature, right? It's animating, but it's also witnessing while it's animating. And that's what this monopole does, okay? And then through all of the openness in your design, That's the space where other people can come in and experience you. But those are also the spaces you go out and experience other people. Now, what are they experiencing of you? Well, of course, they're experiencing your definition. So any of the defined gates, channels, and centers that you have in your design, they're coming in through those open doorways and going, hey, I want to experience this. I want to learn more about this. And you go out through those same doors so that you can go experience someone else's design. Okay. And that's what the monopole does. It's the driver. It is constantly magnetizing, because it's the magnetic monopole. It's magnetizing these life experiences towards you. That is why when I work with clients, this is the first place I go to. I go to all the openness, okay? So whatever's open in your design, whether it be just a channel, some gates, centers, I go to that openness because that's where the juice of life is. And if those centers are clogged up with mud or dung or hoarding a whole bunch of things that don't matter anymore, if all of that is happening, then there's no clear path for your people to come and go, for you to come and go in and out of your energy field. Okay, so the magnetic monopole is automatically just bringing people in, and it's always going to bring people in through the openness. That's just always what's going to happen. Okay. So now if we were to take a look at the the passenger is watching. It's designed to watch. It's designed to watch the driver navigate. It's designed to just go, oh, here's the vehicle, here's the vessel. I'm just gonna hang out and I'm just gonna watch this whole thing happen. Okay. Now, what's going on there is also very interesting with the magnetic monopole, because what it does is it creates a torus field around our bodies. It creates a torus field so that the energy, we can magnetize what we need to into our lives. Okay. And again, whether you are a manifester, is a repelling aura, or a reflector who has a sampling aura, that is irregardless. We are all magnetic. Okay. So I just wanted to kind of bring those images in for you guys so that you can go deeper into that. Now, in some school of thought, with the Heart Math Institute, the neurons of the heart, okay, of the actual heart, the neurons that are in the actual organ, the heart organ, they are very much alive and very much creating a field around it that connects with the outside world, okay, before the mind can even catch up. So there's some school of thought that think that the torus field actually is created through the magnetic energetic of the heart. Now, I'm not going to dispute that in any way, shape, or form. I just see it differently through Ra's capacity to see the monopole and see how that truly is the center of our existence, is through that monopole. It's actually not a physical, quote unquote, thing inside of our body. It is a monopole that is residing in our electrical field. So I love all the comments from the last video. If there's anything here that you guys are wondering about or want to question, or maybe just want to comment about, let me know as well. Please know that I still have the self-study and the mentorship available if you want to come in and have deep discussions around this kind of stuff, and to talk astrology, to lean deeper into human design and the source material, and see how gene keys can be brought into your experience as well. That's what we do. We bring in a plethora of information. I have such profoundly wise mentees inside this group, and we also build businesses inside of this. So instead of paying for a coach, we you guys come into the mentorship and I show you how to do it through the lens of human design. And of course, I want you to understand this. Design works at a cellular level. So what you think is happening today, and then you get invited into something tomorrow, or you get asked into something the next day, and things start to shift. Know that this is the process, okay? That is the process. You will not get it right on the first time. And building a business is a long-term thing. It's a long-term, it's a long game, okay? I know you guys have probably seen some human design people that come in and they take off and then everything gets closed down and they're gone because they're burnt out. Business online and through human design, this is a long game because it's an energetic, cyclical field that happens inside the cellular structure. So if you're in and you want to go all in and you're ready to make the commitment, we meet 6 times a month and have deep discussions around things just like I shared today, and also how to build your business through the lens of human design. All right, take care.